I'm Seth Hillary Jackson, and I've made it. I'm live. It's always a challenge with the chronic fatigue and all. I'm still setting things up here. Hold on a minute. Always I got to set many things up before I'm ready to really go. So let's see. What more thing do we have to click on? One more thing. This, oh man, I got to drag windows all over the place. Okay. Let's see. Let's just get all the windows where they belong. And then we can get down to business. Maddie, you're the first one. You made it. I haven't had a chance to do anything with the Discord yet. See, all I really want to do is I want to make sure that certain roles are limited to certain people. I wish I knew how to like invite people with an invite code to give them roles, but if not, just make it so that, you know, I have to assign the roles, I guess, and not everybody can get every role, because I have, you know, a role for subscribers and a role for team members. Right now I only have one subscriber, but still that person should have special privileges. Okay, you know, I wonder if I should, let me try to do a little experiment. This might really backfire. I don't know. Let's see if I can, because I have, oh man. Is this going to backfire? Well, yeah, that didn't work. Never mind. I'm trying to figure out how to get all my windows and screens in the right place so that I can see everything that I need to see. But that didn't work the way I wanted it to. So now everything is messed up again. All my windows are in the wrong place again. So that backfired. Okay, we're here to do some original songs. Have I ever been in love? I'm married. I've been in love. I've been married for 30 years. Okay, well, you are cool, Maddie. You're definitely cool. Oh, B, hi, how are you? Oh, hi, Lacey. Great to see you. Brid, thank you so much. Oh, well, I don't want to have to do that on a regular basis, but let's see, who else is here? All about, you know what, I have a song about her. Oh, thank you, Josephine, for the rose. I appreciate you. You know what, I have a song. I was gonna start with a different song, but since you asked me to sing about my wife, here's a song I wrote to celebrate. You know, we were a very unlikely meeting. We were like thousands of miles each from our, yes, I just started the live, from our respective homes. And you know, we went through some struggles and everything, but we're still together. And here's a song that celebrates that. She is very stunning. Even though we came from such different worlds, at that one single time and place on earth, there we were. Now somehow, when so many years have flown, look around at this place that we call home. Here we are, day after day after day, page after calendar page. Nothing could stand in our way. We're joined at the heart. We could have drifted apart anywhere under the stars, but of all places we both could be, here we are. Now through those times when it all seemed way too much, and it felt like both of us had enough, still here we are. Cry or laugh, at the things we did back then. Still it all comes down to this in the end. Here we are, day after day after day, page after calendar page. Nothing could stand in our way. We're joined at the heart. We could have drifted apart anywhere under the stars, but of all places we both could be, here we are. Day after day after day, page after calendar page. Nothing could stand in our way. We're joined at the heart. We could have drifted apart anywhere under the stars, but of all places we both could be, here we are. Here we are. Of all places we both could be, here we are. Oh, thank you. I understand for the hand heart. Thank you. Yes, everybody liked the live. That's a great idea. And thank you. I understand it now for the follow. Thank you, Brid. I'm a lucky guy. Are you kidding me? I don't deserve her. I really don't. But oh, Adri, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the share. Period. Thank you, Brid. Thank you, Tanner. Yeah, thank you, Josie, for the share, and Avia. I'm sorry, I hate mispronouncing people's names. Thank you, Josie, for the share. I'm so glad you made it, Audrey. You loved that one. Oh, I'm so glad. I was going to open with something different. I was going to open with something darker. Because I played it yesterday, everybody said they liked it. It's called Here We Are. And it's on my website, and it's on Spotify. Oh, hi, London. Thank you, Zoe. It's on my website, and it's on Spotify. You can actually download all my music for free on my website. Or it gives you the option free, or you can name a price and donate. Jackson. Hey. So here's the one I was going to play. Let me do the one that I was originally going to play, because I played this yesterday, and a lot of people said they really, really like it. And I really like singing this song. Oh, thank you, B, for the rose. I never met my grandpa on my mother's side. He abandoned her when she was only 5. My parents treated marriage like a civil war. I feel as if I'm broken at the core. No matter what you see in me today, knowing where I came from, I'm afraid you're throwing good love after bad blood. You don't need this kind of pain. You're throwing good love after bad blood. Got heartache flowing through my veins. There's nothing in this world like waking in your arms. But I'm hardwired for a fight or flight response. In my clan, feelings mattered not at all. It's second nature for me to build walls. Talking about the future makes me scared. I'm only telling you because I care. You're throwing good love after bad blood. You don't need this kind of pain. You're throwing good love after bad blood. Got heartache flowing through my veins. If I could change, you'd be worth changing for. I wanna try, but you gotta be warned. You're throwing good love after bad blood. You don't need this kind of pain. You're throwing good love after bad blood. Got heartache flowing through my veins. You're throwing good love after bad blood. Got heartache flowing through my veins. Got heartache in my veins. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, me too, Avi. Very sad. So, thank you, Kate, for the follow. And Sophie, thank you so much. I'm so glad you like it, Sophia. Thank you, Sophia, for the nice comment. Kate, thank you. Thank you, Haley. Oh, thank you, Rookie, for the follow. Anastasia, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the nice comments and the follows and the shares. And the gifters, thank you so much, all of you. Okay, I'll look forward to it, Maddie. Thank you, Jackson. Thank you, Muffin. Thank you, E, for the follow. Thank you, Marissa, for the follow. You know what? It's getting warm here. I have to take off this. You know, I should have done this before I started. Yeah, I haven't publicized the Discord yet. I'm still setting it up. So I don't know. Should I just? I guess I could post a link here, and you could all be the first ones to join. But okay. Well, I'm glad you made it, Maddie. Let me see if I can figure out how to post an invite to this Discord, and you'll be the first people. You will be the first ones. It's the Seth Heads server. Let's see. Invite your friends. Oh, no, that's not it. Send a server invite link. Okay, here's a link. If I paste it in the chat, let's see what happens if I paste. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to paste this link into the chat and see if it works. So there's that should be the Discord server invite link. So everybody, if you want to join my Discord, I just pasted the link into the chat. You can be the first to join. You will be the very first. Thank you, Lacey, for sharing the live. Okay, what's next on the agenda? It's called Ain't No School for That. I could play that because I don't know what I was going to play next, but that's certainly, I have to tell my co-writer about this. I have not talked to my co-writer of this song in ages. He's in Los Angeles. We wrote a bunch of really good songs together. This is the first one we ever wrote together. And we had another one that came close to becoming my big break. This one never got seriously considered by the industry, although I did have, I mean, there's so many stories, you know. All right, Maddie. So then we wrote a bunch of songs, and then we started writing this one song, and we could not figure out how to get it to work. You know, you start with a title. The really common thing to do is start with a title, and then you try to figure out the story. So we had this title. It was called, well, you know, it was a play. You know, you try to come up with word play or unique phrases or things that are different. So I came up with this idea. You know, the expression, the more things stay the same, the more things change, right? So I tried to turn that around and write, the more things stay the same, the more I change. That was the title. And we had like so many writing sessions, we could not get that title to work. We just couldn't get it to work. And then I don't know, we never wrote another song together again after that. I don't know why, but. So I'm gonna play, this is a request. This is a request from B. I was all tucked in, but I couldn't sleep. I was starting school the next day. What would the other kids think of me? What if no one asked me to play? Daddy said, son, I know how you feel. Seems there's so much to learn. Your teacher will help you to read and write, but where the other kids are concerned, there ain't no school for that. You just do your best. Keep on moving ahead and let God do the rest. It's a matter of feeling more than fact, and there ain't no school for that. I comb my hair and shine my boots, check the mirror one last time. It was my first date with Becky Jones, the sweetest girl at Davis High. Dad said, son, I know how you feel, as he handed me the keys to the car. There ain't no way you can be prepared for when someone steals your heart. There ain't no school for that. You just do your best. Keep on moving ahead and let God do the rest. It's a matter of feeling more than fact, and there ain't no school for that. Me and Becky just brought home our first. The future's in my hands. I say to Daddy, I hope I can fill your shoes. And now I understand there ain't no school for that. You just do your best. Keep on moving ahead and let God do the rest. It's a matter of feeling more than fact, and there ain't no school for that. It's a matter of feeling more than fact, and there ain't no school for that. Oh, well, thank you for checking, Bailey. Oh, were you checking on me? Who are you checking on? Oh, okay, I see. Oh, you have a bone spur. Oh, my goodness. Well, you could, that qualifies you to be president of the United States, I think. Yeah, I hope your bone spur gets better, but you have a real one, unlike some other people. Yes, I'm live. Thank you, Josie, for sharing the live. Emma, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Anna. Annalisa? Annalicia. Thank you so much. Oh, but Maddie was able to join, right? I don't know. Maybe I pasted the wrong link. I don't know. cool stories to tell us on live. Oh, I have a million. Actually, that song I just played. So this guy and I met him. There used to be this thing in Los Angeles. It was called Western Beat, and it was this weekly showcase. There would be like not always a totally famous, but there would usually be like one featured person who was kind of famous. And then there'd be invited writers. And then, it started out, there was, I think there was an open mic to start it, and then there was the scheduled writers. So I was told, go to Western Beat, and you can meet co-writers, because, most of the songs you hear on the radio are co-written. So I went there, and there weren't that many people there when I got there, and this guy was there, this guy Marty Axelrod. And I heard him, and I thought, wow, he's really good. So I asked him if he wanted to write with me, and he said, okay. I was like, wow, that was easy. And we got together, and we wrote that song. And then we wrote another song. I'm going to play you this other song. This other song actually was one of the songs that almost became my big break, but didn't. And actually, there was I used to go to all these events. We used to have hit songwriters come in, and they'd teach us or they'd critique our songs. And not Marty McFly, but I played the song for this hit songwriter. He had some #1 hits, and his critique of the song was, "I wish I'd written that." That's like the biggest compliment you can get. So here's that song. I wrote this with the same guy as the last song. I was just making coffee when my buddy called, saying pack up your tent and your fishing pole. We'll 4-wheel drive to the mountainside, find a hiking trail and a swimming hole. I looked across the table and saw my woman smile and said, "No thanks, buddy, I hear the call of the wild. We're gonna explore the great indoors. No place like home to let nature take its course. We'll have adventures on the sofa and move on to the second floor and discover the wonders of the great indoors." Out in front of the fireplace, getting lost in the smile on each other's face. The music on and the curtains drawn, we'll be snuggled up close in a sweet embrace. As evening falls, we'll climb to the top of the stairs and find a little piece of heaven when we get there. We're gonna explore the great indoors. No place like home to let nature take its course. We'll have adventures on the sofa and move on to the second floor and discover the wonders of the great. We're gonna explore the great indoors. No place like home to let nature take its course. We'll have adventures on the sofa and move on to the second floor and discover the wonders of the great indoors. And discover the wonders of the great indoors. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow, Carmela. and Annalicia for the share, and Wingstop Lover for the share. Thank you, Bailey, for the share. Thank you, Annalicia. Thank you, B. Thank you, Brielle, for the follow. Oh, I'm so glad everybody here is so positive. Thank you, Madeline, for the share. Thank you, Brianna. I'm so glad you like it. And thank you, Wingstop, for the share. So, actually, that song is, Marty, my co-writer on that song, he plays piano. And both of these songs are really written for piano. So they don't sound as good as on guitar as they do on piano. But, oh, thank you, Isabella. And thank you, Maddie, for the share. Oh, thank you. How do you pronounce that? Oofy Duff. Thank you so much. Thank you, Porver, for the share. Good night, B. I'm so glad you were here. So, okay, as long as I'm on these songs, so I have another co-writer that I met shortly after that. This guy, so oh, wait, somebody sent me something. Oh, wait a second. Thank you for the bear, Avery. And somebody sent me, it's corn, didn't they? Did I miss? I saw something flash by as I was singing, and I couldn't, I didn't want to stop. Oh, there it is, J2. Thank you so much. Oh, that's a finger heart. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And Avery for the bear. The baby bear, is that called? Thank you, Catherine, for the follow. I said your name. Thank you, Annalicia, for the follow. So, thank you for the lightning. Oh, Stan, 2 lightnings. Thank you so much. So, there's this organization. It's the world's largest songwriter trade organization. It's called NSAI, the Nashville Songwriters Association International. So, I started going to meetings, and then I joined. And there was this guy, Craig Lackey. He was the coordinator. He was the founder of our Los Angeles chapter. And I think at first he even admitted to me he didn't think I was that good. Maybe I wasn't at the time. I don't know. Because I've gotten a lot better. But I thought I was pretty good, but he was underestimating me until I brought in this one song, which, maybe I should play that one. If you've heard my lives before, you may have heard my song "Dumb and Dumber." So I brought in this song called "Dumb and Dumber," and when he saw the title, he was thinking, "Oh, this is going to be terrible." But that song was almost also my big break. Maybe I should play that since I'm talking. I was going to play some songs I wrote with Craig, but let me play "Dumb and Dumber" since I brought it up. Okay, so this song. This song was actually placed on hold by a major artist. If you're a country fan from the 90s, you may remember Joe Diffie. He placed it on hold, but then another song came in called "This Is Your Brain on Love," and he decided to record that. And that meant dropping this one because he didn't want to have 2 songs on the same album with, that had to do with brains. So I wrote my first song, and that brings up another song because I actually recorded and released the first song I ever wrote. I released it in June. I recorded it in 1983. I wrote it and recorded it in 1983. Or I might have recorded it in 84. I don't know. But I released it in June. When did I know I loved music? Well, when I was a kid, I guess even preschool, we had this little transistor radio. And my brother and sister and I would get up, before my parents, and we'd just turn on the transistor radio and sit around and listen. But the real thing, there are some songs we hated, some songs we loved and some songs we really hated because back then they used to, it was just hit radio. They didn't have like a rock station, an R&B station, and a pop station. They were all on the same station. So we'd hear these country songs, and we didn't like the country songs back then. And these R&B songs, we didn't like them. But the rock and pop songs we really liked. But then the real thing that really got me going was when I saw the Beatles make their debut. Oh, okay, Rembrandt Star. Okay. I keep changing my mind as to what I'm going to play, but I hope you all don't mind. I have ADHD anyway. I have no concentration. Well, I got to play a Rembrandt star for Maddie before she goes, and then I can answer more questions. All the greatest paintings ever made would pale next to your angel face. Your heaven's greatest work of art, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. A night sky brushed with a silvery glow. You and me on a blanket below. I marvel at how beautiful you are, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. If I never see the moon again, if tomorrow never comes, I'll be fulfilled, I'll be content, 'cause you taught me what it means to love. I'm the happiest man in all of creation. These moments with you are a revelation. As I look through the window to your heart, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. The morning's gonna come again, the sun is gonna rise, this picture-perfect night will end, but this love of ours will never die. I take your hand and I kiss your lips. Your very presence is a gift. I could gaze at you till the heavens part, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. I could gaze at you till the heavens part, with the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. With the light in your eyes from a Rembrandt star. Thank you, Emily, for the follow. What is my favorite song ever? That's a really tough question. I don't know if I can answer that. You know, there's something I'm especially proud of with that song. Good night, Maddie. Thank you, Christine. You know what I'm especially proud of with that song? So I've studied the craft of songwriting. There's a lot to learn about songwriting. I mean, there's really not that many things, but to really get it down takes a lot of, there's always little things. I mean, there's basic concepts. There aren't that many really basic concepts, but then there are little like fine points and different ways of looking at things. And yes, I'm on Spotify. Seth Hillary Jackson. Oh, actually, there's a link in my bio. You can paste it into your browser. That will also take you to my website. You can actually download my music on my website. Take you to my website, my Spotify, all my streaming platforms, all my social media. There's a link you can donate. And so that link will take you everywhere. I guess they call it a link tree or a smart link or something. Or you can just look me up on Spotify, Seth Hillary Jackson, keeping in mind that Hillary is spelled with one L, because I'm not Hillary Clinton, but I'm hilarious. So, thank you, Aubrey. Now I forgot what I was saying. Oh, so that song, one of the first things they teach you in songwriting, because a lot of people come in and, a lot of beginning songwriters think, well, I wrote some poems and I want to make songs out of them. And it's like, well, you can do that. But, especially if you're trying to write for the radio, if you're trying to write commercial songs that will appeal to a lot of people, one of the first things they teach you is like, lyrics and poetry are two different things. Lyrics are not poetry. And a good lyric, they say, you write it in a conversational tone, they call it, which means like use words that people would say. Something, it should sound like something would say in a real conversation. Well, this song is more poetic. I mean, it's pretty conversational, but there are things in this song that are more poetic, and you probably wouldn't say them in a regular conversation. And I knew that. And one of the things that, if you have a lot of experience as a songwriter, and I think I do, you kind of get an idea of when to just not do what they call, I hate the word rules, to break the rules. But there are no rules. There are only tools, I like to say. But so you get an idea of when you can break the rules. And so I broke the rule in that song, and I really like the way it came out. And apparently so do a lot of you, because I get requests for that song a lot. And thank you, Melissa, for the follow. So, okay, should I go back to what I was talking about earlier? You like my Stanley Cup? My son gave this to me for a birthday present. It's like the best present I ever got, because I carry it with me wherever I go, and all day long I have it. Oh, thank you, for the 2 roses and for the follow. So I was talking about my country co-writer. He heard this song, and then he decided, when he saw the title, it's called Dumb and Dumber. When he saw the title, he's like, he already, I think, like I said, he underestimated me. And I bring this song in, and he's like, oh God, this is going to be really bad. But after the meeting was over, he asked me if I wanted to write with him, which is like one of the big, if somebody asks you to write with them, that's like a huge compliment. The people don't ask you to write with them unless they really like what you're doing. So we ended up writing a bunch of my best songs, were co-written with him, my best country songs. And I might play some of those, but I'm going to play this one first. When it comes to my heart, I always use my head. I don't get involved, 'cause I know how insane love gets. I read the book about Venus and Mars with my feet firmly on Earth. But I fell for her and blew it real bad, then messed it up worse. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, I sure did catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. She's a homecoming queen. She's the 4th of July. One look at her and I was stark raving out of my mind. We lit a flame till my brain stepped in and said, get a grip on yourself. Now I gotta see her holding hands with somebody else. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number, and I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, I sure did catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. I use logic, I take calculated risks, but I didn't count on wanting her like this. It was Dumb and Dumber, a double-barrel bummer, a 1-2 punch to the heart. It was Dumb and Dumber, I really did a number when I tried to be so smart. With all my horse sense and intelligence, oh man, did I catch on slow. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. It was dumb to let myself fall in love, and even dumber to let her go. Oh, you know what? People have asked me if these songs are available, and they're not. I mean, I haven't recorded them, so I decided I'm going to try to record some of these country songs. So today, this afternoon, I actually recorded a vocal for that song, and I'm going to put it on my. I don't know if I'm going to put it on Spotify, but I will put it on my website, and I'm going to put several of these country songs on my website. Sing "I Don't Know Fine," Avery. Anyway, you know, I'm a songwriter, so I prefer to do original songs. And I hope all of you are here to hear my original songs and that you enjoy them. I think most people are here for my original songs. Okay, so I was telling about this other co-writer. So he was the coordinator of the Nashville Songwriters Association International, the Los Angeles regional coordinator, and asked me to write with him. So of course I did. And he ended up being one of my top 2 country co-writers as far as like quality and quantity. You know, some of my best, most successful songs were co-written with this guy. And I'm going to do the first one that we wrote together. Thank you, Purva. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kylie. Thank you, Harper. Thank you, Kira, for sharing the live. So, like I said, you know, most songs are on the radio are co-written, and when songwriters are trying to, you know, create commercial songs, most songs they get together, they make writing appointments, and usually you come in with song ideas, and the ideas are usually in the form of titles, and song titles are very important. So 90% of the song, well, it's different now. Now they have a producer produce an instrumental track, and then they have these songwriters kind of put a song over it. They call it top lining. But in the old days, you know, 2 writers would sit together, sometimes 3, but usually 2 would just get in a room together with the guitar or piano or both, and they'd bang out a song. You know, the pros in Nashville, they have 3-hour appointments, and they usually finish the song in 3 hours. Not always, but I usually don't do that. I have done that many times, actually, but I often take a lot longer than that, and a lot of my co-writers, we take longer. I think we might have written this one in 3 hours, though. We wrote this in 1 appointment. But we didn't start with a title. This was the exception. We didn't have a title. We had a situation, which can actually be better if you have a real situation. And the real situation was that my friend Craig, he had this girlfriend, and he broke up with her. And then he ran into her, like in the mall. He ran into her. And she had a boyfriend. She was with some other guy. And when he saw her, he started regretting breaking up with her. You know, here she is with this other guy, and suddenly she looks so good to him. So here's what we wrote. What a surprise to see your face. Looks like you found someone to take my place. You're looking good, so good I can't believe I left. So does any fool can see it's turned out for the best. I'm glad you're making it without me. Don't mind the teardrop in my eye. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I could cry. Oh, I've been fine, living on my own. We needed time apart, I told you so. Just look at you, the way you're smiling in his arms. You're such a pretty pair, it warms my lonely heart. I'm glad you're making it without me. Don't mind this teardrop in my eye. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I could cry. What my heart is wishing now I'll never tell. I'll just smile and wish you well. I'm glad you're making it without me. Don't mind this teardrop in my eye. I'm so happy. Oh, so happy. I'm so happy I could cry. I'm so happy I could cry. Thank you for the share. I just love pop, too. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mads. Thank you. Oh, you are. I guess I'm allowed to say that. I'm not allowed to, you got to be careful what you say on the live. I guess I'm allowed to say I'm Sexy Red Jr. Thank you, Bethany. Thank you, Maria. Oh, thank you for the follow, Bethany. Oh, I'm sorry you can't sleep, Maddie. So, I don't know if you saw this video I posted yesterday about my political songs. I've written all these, not that many, but I've written some political songs. And after yesterday or 2 days ago or whatever, I feel like they're all meaningless now. I feel like deleting them. I feel like there's no point in singing these songs anymore. But I'm going to do this one now. Because this is the one, I feel like, what's the point of this song anyway? It looks like the MAGA people won. But the thing about that is, everybody I know, I don't think there's any American that doesn't want to make America great. And they stole that idea. I mean, it's not like, oh, you don't want to make America great. Of course I want to make America great. But there's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. So I wrote this song, and this is what I think is the right way to do it. All the angry words and crossing swords, where politics is like a sport. The red team or the blue, we all pick a side. The goal is just to make the other team cry. But we're not just some elephants and donkeys. We need to come together for our country. One great nation, that's our foundation. 50 states united, we all lose if we're divided. This common ground we live on is what we've got to build on. That's how we make America great. We don't need to agree on all that much. Just this land we love belongs to all of us. No talk of spilling blood, no seizing control. Here we settle things at the polls. We wave our flags and sing our songs of freedom. It's time we start to act like we believe them. One great nation, that's our foundation. 50 states united, we all lose if we're divided. This This common ground we live on is what we've got to build on. That's how we make America great. The haters on TV keep on talking louder. They're separating you and me just for their own power. So let's ignore them. We can't afford them. 'Cause one great nation, that's our foundation. 50 states united, we'll lose if we're divided. This common ground we live on is what we've got to build on. That's how we make America great. This common ground we live on is what we've got to build on. That's how we make America great. Thank you so much. You know, this song should not be controversial. You know, it really shouldn't be. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Kira. I love you too. I love all of you. So thank you, Sophia, for sharing. Thank you so much. I think they are accurate. That's why I wrote them. And I feel like that should not be controversial, but I'm sure, the MAGAs will hear that and they'll get all mad. But I'm not a MAGA, in case you didn't notice. Okay. Well, I'm going to do this other one then, as long as we're doing these. This one, I really wish... I had a hard time with this song because it says exactly what it needs to say, but I'm afraid it references things that most people maybe aren't aware of. So, my philosophy, I think also, the general songcraft idea is that you shouldn't have to explain the song, but I feel like this one needs to be explained to really get the message across, but oh well. Maybe I'll explain it when I'm done. Turn on the news, there's endless raging and whining about groomers, elites, and radical thugs coming after us. Somebody's trying real hard to keep us divided, as the haters keep searching for things to make sound scandalous. It's easy to get swept up in this culture war, till you see who the outrage machine is really working for. There's a trail to the boss's door. Follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow and the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are all so power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Owners of private jets get richer and richer, while the fountain of fear's favored party cuts their taxes. There are 5 men in robes made it legal to bribe politicians, 'cause that's really all a super PAC is. It's pay to play like their corporate donors want it, while you and me take a back seat to their profits. Follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As as ever, follow the money. They know voters would kick them to the curb if we were watching what they do. So they get us mad and they keep us scared, 'cause they sure don't want us to follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Who pulls the levers? Go get her. Follow the money. Hey, Emma. Hi, Kira. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the shares, Sophia and Maria. So, I don't know if I should explain the song, but there's all this outrage media, especially like Fox News, and it's like they sit there and they just try to get people to hate each other. And why do they do that? Well, of course, they want us to get to vote for, one of the parties. And why do they want us to do that? What happens when, they got all these working people voting for, you saw how the election went, and all the working people voting for that. But when they get power, what do? They cut taxes for rich people. That's what they do. And then they appoint Supreme Court judges who make it legal to bribe politicians. I don't know if you all know about Citizens United. That was like 15 years ago almost, 14 years ago. The Supreme Court ruled that unlimited corporate money, no problem. There was no such thing as a super PAC 15 years ago. But 5 judges, all appointed by the same party, decided that that's no problem. There's no corruption or appearance of corruption when corporations donate unlimited cash to politicians. They actually said that. Good night, Kira. And not only that, this goes all the way back to the 70s, because in the 70s, there were 2 other court rulings, also by 5 judges from the same party, that were precedents for Citizens United. And one was Buckley in 1976, where they decided that money is speech. And then in 1978, the Bellotti ruling said that corporations are people. So those 2 rulings by 5 Republican judges set the stage for Citizens United by 5 other Republican judges. So that's what that song refers to. It was actually a plan all the way back in 1971. There was a secret memo that was sent out to the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, which became known as the Powell Memo. And it was written by a tobacco lawyer named Lewis Powell. And oddly, just by some odd coincidence, 2 months after this memo came out, Republican President, and the memo was a plan for the corporate takeover of America, basically. It was a blueprint for the corporate takeover of America. And 2 months after this memo came out, Richard Nixon, Republican president, nominated Lewis Powell to the Supreme Court. And the memo was still secret. So he got confirmed in the Senate by, it was a Democratic Senate. But, it's questionable how many people knew about that memo. It was a secret. Obviously, Richard Nixon knew about it. And then the memo came out, like a couple of years later. And then Lewis Powell joined with 4 other Republican judges to make those 2 rulings, that money is speech and corporations are people. So that's the history. Good night, Alicia. I'm sorry, my eyes are blurry. Alea. I hope I pronounced that right. Hi, Nina.com. Hi, user. Hi, Bella. Hi, Bella. Thank you for liking the live. Everybody, please like the live and share the live if you're enjoying it. And follow me. And go to my website, SethHillaryJackson.com. So again, there's a link in my bio. that takes you to my website and my streaming platforms and my social media, and you can follow me everywhere. You can follow me to the ends of the earth. Oh, and I started a Discord server, and I'm going to paste the link in here. I'm not sure if this link is working right. I think it is because somebody joined, but here's a link to my Discord server. I should be posting this like every 5 minutes, and I keep forgetting. Yes, now how do I do this? So here's the link to my new Discord server, everybody. So you want to join my Discord, I just posted the link. So you should be able to copy that link into your browser. That's the invite code. So everybody here is invited to join my Discord server. Hey, Ben. Hey, Madison. Hi, Kate. Hey, Oofy Duff Yog. All right. That's awesome. So let me see. I don't know how much longer I can go because of, as you may know, if you've been following me, I have chronic fatigue. I have long COVID. Oh, you know what? I haven't even done my latest single. Can you believe it? I've gone a whole hour without doing my latest single. And I guess as long as we're doing political songs, this isn't exactly a political song, but it kind of is. Oofy Doof OG. Okay. Oofy Doofy OG. Hey, Callie. Great to see you. I'm so glad you joined the Discord, Maria. So here's my latest single, everybody, which I can't believe I've almost forgot to do. And again, the usual disclaimer, there is an explicit word. Oh, you know what? I never even checked my other windows. I have no idea if I got messages from other platforms or not. Because I have failed to check, but that's okay. Looks like this is the platform. This is the place. So there's an explicit word, and I'm going to sing a different word. I'm going to sing a sound-alike word, and you'll know which one it is because it's in the second line and it rhymes with Twitter. I feel like it's the end of my life. I should be able to sing the line. I just don't want to get, because it's brand new. This is the first time I've ever posted the link. The server just opened today. So that's why there's only 4 people. You are the first people to join. So I just posted the link for the first time ever in this live. So here's my latest single. He calls it X. I still call it Twitter. Either way, that site has gone into the spitter. Name calling, rage trolling, lies and outright slander. Elon reposting, Nazi propaganda. Lies move at the speed of light. No one cares what's wrong or what's right. People spit out insults to that space. They never say straight to your face. Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Take a look at Newsmax, take a look at Fox. The way they talk to us, they think we're dumb as rocks. Non-stop, over the top, poison for the mind. 24/7, all outrage all the time. A creation of malignant dreams. A well-oiled hate machine. Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Anti-social. 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 Online or on the air, it's all gone way too far. Its grip is everywhere, pulling us apart. Giant corporations just keep getting greedier, fueling all the hate on anti-social media. They're fueling all the hate on anti-social media. Oh, thank you, Hannah, for the rose. Oh, thank you, Hannah, for the 19 heart puffs. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for the love. So, you know, that song, I have a family member. I can't talk to this person about politics. And they watch Fox News. And I released this song and I sent out an announcement. You know, I have a newsletter, by the way. You can sign up for my newsletter also at my website, the Seth Heads newsletter. And the next day, I see that this close family member unsubscribed from my newsletter. Oh, thank you, Hannah, for, what is that? I can't tell what that is. Please tell me what that is. 19 of them. I want to be able to properly thank you for it. You know, I only can see the picture. I don't see the name of it. Yeah, I know, and I'm so mad at this person. I don't know if I ever want to talk to them again. It's a very close relative. And happy Monday. But today's not Monday. Today's Thursday, isn't it? Well, I'll take it anyway. I'll take whatever. Okay, well, I really appreciate the support and the love. Thank you so much. All the gifters, I really appreciate you. Hannah, thank you so much. I know, it is crazy. And I'll bet this person voted for, you know, I think they thought they were going to unsubscribe and I wouldn't know, but I saw the message. Well, better than yesterday. Actually, today was, you know, I have this chronic fatigue, so I probably got to end soon, but I woke up earlier than usual today, which that can be a bad thing. It's like, oh no, I didn't get enough sleep. But I went longer than usual today before I had to lie down. So I guess it's been a pretty good day. Well, if I ever talk to this person again, I'm going to say something, yes. Oh, thank you, K9, for the good game and the TikTok. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the love. I know I should. Oh, thank you, K9, for 3 roses. I really appreciate you. Oh, thank you, Hannah. Well, you know, I get in a lot of arguments with my family member over politics, so we stopped talking about it. I can become very animated and, oh, thank you, for the heart puff and the good game. Thank you so much, K9. And the TikTok again. Yeah, you know, I can become maybe not so kind when it comes to politics. I get very emotional. I have been okay, Nina. How about you? Yeah, I'm kind of getting ready to wrap up the live. Oh, thank you, K9, for the lightning and the TGIF and the what is that one? I don't know what that one is. And then they heart me. What's the one before the heart me after the TGIF? What is that? Oh, thank you, Sophia, for sharing the live. Oh, I just saw Gabby joined. Yes, I'm live. I am live. I'm still alive, and so are you. And that's a good thing. Oh, thank you for that's a music note. And the ice cream cone. Thank you so much. And the chili pepper. I'm so glad you stopped in to say hello. Yay. Whatever else going on, we're all live. And oh, thank you, K9, for... Man, my eyes are blurry. I can't see what that is. Is that another Happy Monday? Another Happy Monday and a corn. Thank you so much. And the follow. Thank you. You know what I should do? If I'm going to do one more song, I don't know if I can do any more than one more. I think I can do one more. So I started out this live. Somebody asked me about my wife. And I played this song called Here We Are that I wrote about and for her. So I'm going to play this other song I wrote for her. This is actually, it's funny, this song, you know, I'd been writing all these songs and I've been trying to write songs for the radio. And one day I was just sitting down and I thought, you know, I started to feel guilty. I'm like, I've never written a love song just for my wife. You know, I've written songs, you know, I've thought about her in some of these songs, but I thought I'd never written a song for her. So I wrote the song just for her, and the whole idea of this song is that it's just for her. And I didn't expect anybody to ever hear the song besides her. You know, that was the whole point of the song. Oh, thank you for 3 roses, Akira. So I played the song for her, and she said, that's a hit, you should record it. So, okay. Well, it turned out it's not a hit. I mean, nobody in Nashville wanted to do anything with it, none of the publishers. But then I made an album. Oh, thank you for the Heart Puff K9 and 17 Roses, Akira. Thank you so much. So then when I made an album, I decided to make it the title song of the album. Actually, it has a double meaning as the title song of the album because my mom passed away. She was 90 years old. And when she passed away, she had a little, you know, she left me a little money. So I thought, what am I going to do with this money? I thought, you know, I've always dreamed of making an album. So I took the money and I made an album. And so I made this the title song. So it's really for my wife and it's also for my mom, you know? So anyway, here's the song. Wait, how does it start? God, I haven't played this in a while. Every song I write has its purpose. Every song I write has its purpose. I can't remember the first note. I got to get the first note. Every song I write has its purpose. No, that's the wrong first note. Every song I write, every song I write has its purpose. Okay, that's it. Every song I write has its purpose. Some to sing in bars, some in churches, some to get them on their feet, some to help them sit and weep, make them kiss, make them laugh, or reminisce about the past. Now it's time that I do something different. This one's for you, nobody else. All I want to do is tell you you're special. It's not about applause, just something that's all yours. A gift that you can always come back to. This one's for you. For all the rocky years you stuck with me. For all the countless things that you give me. For all the times you let me vent. The nights we cuddled up in bed. The sweet cheeks and the pretty face. The heart that's in the purest place. I want to thank you in a song I've written. This one's for you, nobody else. All I want to do is tell you you're special. It's not about applause, just something that's all yours. The gift that you can always come back to. This one's for you. I love to buy you flowers, but flowers always wither. But a song is forever. This one's for you. Nobody else. All I want to do, show you you're special. It's not about applause, just something that's all yours. A gift that you can always come back to. This one's for you. And I love you. And just to prove it's true, this one's for you. Thank you, K9. Oh, thank you for the chili, if I didn't say that already. Lauren, how are you? I'm so glad this is your favorite live stream, and I'm so glad you stick around for my live, Nina. And I'm so glad you like the song. I'm sorry, I can't see your name. Oh, it's a picture. Is that a bird? 40K, that would be awesome. And how many do we have now? Let me see. I got this little app that counts my likes. Oh, we're really close. Wow, this could be the most likes I've ever had in a live. Wow, this is amazing. You people are so awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you being here and all the support you're giving me and all the love and the follows. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Mayella. Thank you, Haley, for the follow, and Ava Marie for the follow. We made it. Now, let me see what happens when did you get there's supposed to be like an animation that popped up on the screen. Did the animation show up? Because I can't see it. I do not have access to the screen, believe it or not. I don't see what you see. You didn't get one. Oh, this app is supposed to put an animation out on the screen when we hit the goal. So it's not working. No, I can't. I wonder if I don't know. If I were looking at this thing, maybe I would see it. I'm not sure how that... No, I wouldn't see it, actually. Was it confetti? Oh, it did. Okay, awesome. Yeah, confetti sounds right. Good. Confetti. That's what was supposed to be there. You know, I forgot. I set it up a while ago, and I never get to see what happens. So, yeah, confetti sounds right. Because we're celebrating, right? It's a milestone to celebrate. And I really appreciate all of you for that. And I appreciate all the followers and the gifters. You gifters are amazing. K9 is the top gifter at this moment. I'm so glad this is brightening your night, and that brightens my night. Okay, well, I think maybe it's time. We made it to 40K. I'm already at 42. Oh my God. I hate to go. Who knows how high? What's the sky's the limit, right? Of course, I don't know if anything actually happens that's special if I get more likes, but it feels good. I don't know, maybe the algorithm, this probably tells the algorithm to send people here, right? Actually, last time, I was live last night, and I don't understand this platform and how the algorithm works, because I got, a lot of the metrics were great, you know, I got a lot of followers last night, but my views were way down. I don't know why. So I hope this will help the views get back up there. Yeah, feel good. I mean, what else is there, really? I mean, when it really boils down to it, what else is there besides feeling good, right? Oh, thank you, Lauren. So I don't know, did you join the Discord server? We call it the Seth Heads. So here's the Discord link again. The Discord, this is the first night. If anybody who joins the Discord, you will be one of the first to join, because this is today is the first time I've ever posted the link. So there's the link. That's the invite link. And so far, the only people who have been invited are the people who have been in this live. And also, I have, there's the Seth Heads newsletter, and you can join that by going to my website, SethHillaryJackson.com. I haven't sent out a newsletter in forever. I feel like I really should. I should do a Black Friday sale, because I have merch on my website. But then I feel like I haven't sent out anything in a while, and I have a new song. Well, no, it's not going to come out for a while, I guess. I do have sweatshirts. I have hoodies. I have some posters, some coffee mugs, some backpacks, some tote bags. All right, K9. So what I've done, I have merch. What I have done is I've taken. First, I had some album cover. I made merch T-shirts basically out of album covers. But then I realized I had certain songs that had lines in the songs that I feel like they stand apart. They stand alone, just as a message, on their own, without even, just on their own. And so I made merch out of song lyrics. And there are 5 songs that I did that with. So, it's on my website. You can get it on my website, SethHillaryJackson.com. And again, there's that link in my bio. If you ever, not sure where to find me, there's always that link in my bio. You can paste into your browser. It takes you to my website, to my Spotify, all my streaming platforms, all my social media. There's a donation link. And I think that's about it. So anyway, now I'm tempted to do one of those songs that I made merch out of. I don't know. I'm just afraid of, because I have this chronic fatigue, and I'm afraid if I do too much, there's something called post-exertional malaise, where the fatigue gets worse, and I don't know it until like the next day. So I'm afraid to, just, otherwise I'm so tempted to play more songs, but I'm afraid. So I think I probably won't play more songs, but I can still hang around and chat a few more minutes, because I really enjoy being with everybody, with all of you. But you like the shirt? Which one, K9? Which shirt are you looking at? Hey, everybody, thanks for joining. Stella, Remy, Hannah, Emery, Abby, Anna, thank you for joining. Caitlin, hi. Carolyn, hi, everybody. Luna, Jem. The one I'm wearing. Oh, I thought you were talking about my merch. This is not my merch. This is actually Grateful Dead merch. All right, Lauren. This is a Grateful Dead shirt. I've mentioned them many times. Oh, I also didn't do this song. I'm a big Deadhead. And, I saw the Grateful Dead, believe it or not, like somewhere between 250 and 300 times in concert. And I listened to them almost every single day. And I wrote this tribute song. Oh, thank you, K9, for the ice cream. 5 ice creams. Awesome. All right, Nina. Oh, and it's corn, 5 of them, and 5 roses. Thank you so much. So, and 5 heart puffs. You're so awesome. Thank you so much for the love. So, the founder of the Grateful Dead and the lead guitarist, his name was Jerry Garcia, and he died in 1995. So I wrote this tribute song. And then, like last week, the bass player, his name is Phil Lesh, he died. So I made a little video of, I decided the tribute song actually applies to all of the band members. So I played the song in my live the other day, and I forgot to play it tonight. But I made a little video of it, and I posted it to my profile. And guess what? TikTok muted my video. They said I'm not licensed. It's my song. So I can't, I'm not allowed to play my own songs. Well, I'm guessing, well, I thought I'd be okay because they've muted me before. When I posted videos of my official release that's on Spotify and all the streaming platforms, so they have the audio and they match it and they go, oh, well, this is not licensed because it's through the distributor. But I just played the song on my guitar, just me and the guitar. It wasn't the official release. Well, because in order to get it on Spotify, they should be. In order to get your songs on Spotify, you have to go through a distributor. So you sign a licensing agreement with the distributor. So I guess TikTok thinks that the distributor owns the song. I don't know. That's kind of dumb. And then I opened a ticket for support, and I get this just canned response. The top copyright licensing, blah, blah, blah. So then I tried to explain that I own the copyright on the song. Good night, Lauren. I tried to explain that I own the copyright on the song, and I get back the exact word-for-word same reply. So I replied again, and I got exactly the same reply again. So there's not a person. I'm just getting these AI, there's no real person, obviously, reading these emails. Or if they are, they're just not reading them very carefully, and they're just, sending the same canned reply. Yeah, well, can you call them? I opened a ticket through the app. And so then my last reply said, this didn't answer my question. And I don't know if they replied to that yet. I have a live agency that can go to TikTok, but they don't handle the videos. They only handle issues related to the lives. I know. So, it's better than Facebook. You can't even get to Facebook. You can't even, I'm not supposed to mention other platforms, but you can't even open a ticket. I've never found a way to contact them on anything. Well, with one exception. When it came to ads, running ads, I was able to get to them when it came to running ads because, that's their profit. So they're happy to answer those questions so they can, Anyway, so I think I got the idea from one of the previous times where they muted me. I think I'm allowed to use up to a minute of my song before they mute me. So, because when I released Anti-Social Media, I made this video. I spent a lot of time making this video specifically for TikTok, and it got muted. But then I was able to play the song just on the guitar without getting muted. I don't know, maybe I should look back. Maybe it's been muted since then. So I had this other video up for a couple of days, and then after 2 days, I noticed it was muted. Yeah, so I know. So that's what I have to do, make 2 or 3 parts if I want to put a song out there. So I don't know if you were here earlier when I did One Great Nation. I think I'm going to make a video from that, and I'll just sing one verse and a chorus. Because, I put this video out yesterday about deleting my political songs. Looks like people want me to keep them. So I'm going to make a little, maybe follow-up video with part of that song. Well, it would have to be probably 3 or possibly even 4 parts. Hey, Chloe, you're here. Oh my God, we're almost at 50K. I was going to end the live like 10 minutes ago, and let's see, where are we on the likes? Let's see, let me go to this app here. You'll get more confetti? No, it doesn't give you confetti till 60K. So once you reach the goal, it automatically adds another 20,000 to the goal, looks like. and sets a new goal. I guess that's good, always having a new goal, right? Should I hang around to 50K likes? I think this is a record for me, the number of likes. This is definitely a record. Oh, that's totally understandable. School is your primary responsibility at this moment in life, right? So you got to take care of school. You know, somebody once asked me for my advice. What's your advice on life? And, you know, the first time somebody asked me, I'm like, well, you know, follow your dream and blah, 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 blah. And I realized that's not right. That's not the good. It's good to follow your dream if you have a dream, but the real thing is, whatever is especially your primary thing, be as good at it as you can. You know, do your best at it and be as good as you can at whatever it is you're doing as your primary thing. And anything you want to be, you know, anything you want to take seriously. I mean, you don't have to be great at everything. Sometimes it's good to not be good at something, right? So you don't have to put the pressure on. My daughter had a friend in school. She was like this exceptional student. She was so smart. And she was, I forgot what else she did. She had a bunch of activities. And then she joined some sport that she was terrible at. And, but math is part of school. So you got to be as good as you can at school, you know? If you're bad at math, still be as good as you can at it. So this girl joined some sport that she was terrible at. And she said, I don't want to become good at this sport. I just want to have something I'm bad at and I don't have to worry about it. So, sorry, I hope I'm not putting pressure on you, Nina, to be good at math, but you know, just be as good as you can. Not everybody's good at math. A lot of people have trouble with math. But math is important, though. If you can think mathematically, you know, it really carries over in life. ELA, what is ELA? English? No, English language? No, what is ELA? You know, tennis, K9, funny you should mention tennis. I've told this story. It's on my, English language arts. I was not an ELA person, but I had a high reading level somehow. I don't know why. My vocabulary is not like exceptional, but when I was when I tested in school, I got a high reading level. But tennis, I've posted this story on my profile, but when I was a kid, I used to go to summer camp and we had all these sports. And one of them was tennis, and I was bad. I mean, I was bad at a lot of sports, and then I ended up becoming good at them eventually, actually. But tennis was one that I was really bad at. And then in high school, I played two other sports, and then these are the stories I've told. But I stopped playing them, but I still wanted to play sports. So my basketball story, right? So I stopped playing basketball, though. All right, 50K. So junior year, I didn't go out for the basketball team, and my brother convinced me, go out for the tennis team. I'm like, I suck at tennis. He goes, it doesn't matter. He says, we have a terrible tennis team at the high school, and nobody goes out for the team. Everybody makes it, so you just go out for the tennis team. And so I went out for the tennis team because I wanted to play a sport. And it turned out that the year I went out for the team, not everybody made it. And they had a lot of people show up more than ever. They had more people going out for the team. So they had this little tournament. And, it was just 4 out of 7 matches, like a World Series. In tennis, usually you have to win by 2. But in this tournament, you didn't have to win by 2. So whoever gets to 4 games first. And there were 2 rounds. And the way it worked, there were 10 people. And there were 5 spots, or I don't remember how the math. I'm not doing the math in my head. But there were 2 rounds, and some people got a bye. And most people got a bye, but I didn't. I had to play 2 rounds. And the first round, there was this one kid who was obviously better than everybody else. And he was way better than me. And I got matched up against him in the first round. And he won the first game easily. And he won the second game easily, and he won the third game easily. So I'm one game from being eliminated from the team. And all of a sudden, I don't know what it was, something clicked. And suddenly, I knew how to play tennis. And I won 4 straight against this guy. And I eliminated him. He should have been on the team, but I eliminated him. And then I had to play another round. And then in the middle of that round, I forgot how to play. that little spark I had disappeared. But the guy I was playing against also wasn't very good. So I ended up winning that round too, and I made the team. And by my senior year, I ended up getting a varsity letter in tennis. So I know. I'm telling you. You know, it's really funny. When I was really young, I was really bad at sports, and I was like always the last one picked and everything. I've told these stories, you know, in my profile. I became really good at some of these sports. I really, you heard my basketball story, right? I had this jump shot that was just like unbelievable. I get on these streaks where I just wouldn't miss. So, anyway, hockey. I just had a video about that too. Actually, when I was a kid, baseball was my thing. But then, I got into watching basketball. Then I became a really big hockey fan. And like last week, I posted this video about hockey because there was this game. It was called the Bobby Hull hockey set. And I wanted this game so badly. But my parents had this rule. I remember it cost $12. And then there's this cheaper version that was $7. But my parents had this rule for presents. No presents, $5 limit on presents. And this, $5 back then, this is in the 60s. It's $5 then is like $50 now. But, so I really wanted this hockey set. Oh, I wanted it so bad. But they ended up getting me, they thought I'd be so happy. They got me the cheap $7 version, which was not, and it was poorly made and it didn't last, but you couldn't do the thing. There was a thing I could do with the good set that you couldn't do with the cheap set. So the cheap set was, I guess, better than nothing, but my friend had the good set. And so I became really good at this thing because I I developed this technique of lifting the puck off the board so I could, it would go over the player's stick. And then when I got to college, instead of the Bobby Hull hockey set, there was now the Bobby Orr hockey set. And I went out and got one, and it became like the center of the social life in my dorm. My room became party central because everybody would come and play this hockey set. Good night, Chloe. So, anyway, this has been so much fun hanging out with you all, but I'm really getting tired. And I really appreciate everybody who signed up for the Discord and everybody who sent gifts and everybody who followed and liked and shared. And we got 50K likes. That's awesome. And everybody who commented, I really like chatting with you all. And this is so much fun. So, not sure when I'll be able to go live again. Maybe if I can do it tomorrow afternoon. But otherwise, I guess I'll shoot for Saturday evening. And if not then I'll shoot for Sunday evening. But anyway, so good night, everybody. It's been so much fun.